Okay. So I think the first thing I want to say is that, hey, I'm sorry I didn't get all the grading done. I'm going to catch up on that. All I've been doing is writing K-Crep stuff. We are getting a visit, just to inform everybody. We did get a K-Crep visit scheduled for the fall, but they have a lot of paperwork and questions, and they want statistics and all that. So I had to do that. I had to kind of prioritize a little bit, but don't worry. Like I said, you don't really have to worry about your grade. The worst thing that can happen is I ask you to add something. So you don't have to stress out about anything. Um, so let's see. I think the first thing I'd like to do is talk about um, your projects for the abstinence project. See if you have any questions. I wanted to see how it was going, what some of you might have given up. What was the first week like? And you don't have to go into great detail, but I just kind of wanted to check in on that. So, anybody want to share? How's it going? What'd you give up? Go ahead, Sage. Gave up social media. Wow, that is a tough one. Yeah. So, what's that been like?
Honestly, it was embarrassing at first because it was crazy to me how automatic the like I was just grabbing my phone, opening up something was. Like I would catch myself doing it.
Yeah, yeah. We don't even think about how habitual it's become. Automatic. Yeah. Wow. So did it? I thought that one would have a lot of impact because it not only affects us, but it affects like peer relations and things like that. So, all right. Who else? What else did anybody give up? Good, Pat.
Uh, Buying energy drinks.
Buying energy
It
drinks.
is one of the weirdest things is you realize like, oh yeah, I can get through a day by using like a drink for him. And it goes with like almost any caffeinated drink aside from soda for me. Because my family like loves their diet soda, so but that's not everything. But buying energy drinks because each one is like $2 to $5 per can.
Wow, that's expensive.
So being like expensive thing, like some people are like, oh, it's a maintenance thing, blah blah. I don't need it. I'm not buying it in bulk. I'm buying it.
Why are they so expensive? It's just like caffeine and flavoring, or is there more in those?
It's some of them are like Mountain Dew caffeinated extra, and some of them are just instead of the normal 60 to 80 milligrams of caffeine or like a couple black coffee, it's upwards to like 300 milligrams with like a bang energy.
Wow.
So
Yeah. So did you go through like caffeine withdrawal,
a
like
little bit,
headaches?
but it's more so like, oh, I'm about to buy my local gecko. I know it's gonna be a long day, so I might as well get one. No, save money. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you'll save a little bit of money on that over a course of 2 weeks. How about anybody online? Anybody want to share what they gave up?
I can share.
Go ahead.
So I also gave up social media. I didn't really get to hear what Sage said. But I found I'm finding it very difficult. I find myself without even realizing it, opening up the Facebook app on my
That's exactly
iPhone.
what he said, even though you didn't hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah. I open it up just habitually and then I'm like, oh no. And I exit out of it really quick before I can see anything. But the good thing is that I have gotten back into reading. I really liked reading, but I've gotten out of it this year. So I started reading a book. So I have more time. So it's been hard, but good.
What about like the other aspect? Like it's one thing to give up like caffeine or something, but social media ties us with other people. So did you like give them a warning that you're giving it up for 2 weeks or?
I did. I made a post and I said I was giving it up for my class for 2 weeks. And if anyone needed me, just to text me.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. Hey, I commend that.
Thank you.
What else? Any questions before we move on? So you've got one more week to do the project. If if you didn't start it right away, you can take more time. I just didn't want to cut in to the end of the semester, like when you're writing your final paper. That's why I tried to stagger them a little bit. But any questions? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna start. Oh, we got somebody in the chat here. Let's see what they say. Video games, Jessica. All right. Including games on the phone. Nice. All right. Well, Jessica, what was your favorite video game, that your regular game that you play? Maybe she didn't hear. That's all right. I was just wondering what your favorite video game was. Fallout 4. Yeah, I have that, and my kids like it, but I'm more like I want to play against other people, so I'm more like Call of Duty. So, but Fallout, that's got great graphics, a great storyline. So, all right, let's see. All right, so I'm just gonna be turning on and off recording so I can save it under different topics.